small thing can change everything. Welcome to One Small Thing.
Welcome to One Small Thing, Dr. Caroline Howe. The purpose of this podcast is to take that one thing that you can do today to make your tomorrow better. Don't think about things too much. Just remember, you're in control. You're in the driver's seat. And this podcast with me, Dr. Caroline Howe, is about taking one small thing that you can do every day. I wanted to share a different kind of a personal story today. Many years ago, I inherited a son. It was a friend of my son's, and I walked out one morning and he was sleeping in his van in front of our house. And I had said to him, come on, come inside. Do you have anywhere else to go? And he said, I don't have anywhere to be. His mum had died quite suddenly of breast cancer when he was 17. And years later, he found himself at a real loss. So I was very grateful that he chose to sleep in front of our house. Because he was so young and his mum died so quickly, and she was a wonderful woman, absolutely wonderful, we all felt that loss very, very deeply. This is a kid that could have gone one of two ways. He could have become very, very angry, or he could have stepped into that acceptance and that kindness. And what he did was he stepped into everything that was kind and accepting and loving. The one extraordinary thing, or the most extraordinary thing that I love about him so much, is his embracing of the 30-second hug. Now, Angus, and he won't mind me using his name, but Angus is like 6'6". He's a big burly guy. He looks like a Viking or maybe like this Scottish warrior. Like, he's quite imposing at times when his hair is everywhere and his beard is grown. And yet he will come up and give you the most gorgeous hug in the world. And he's the one male in my life that isn't afraid of a good hug. It is not a sexual hug. It is not an intimidating hug. He is just completely and utterly present in that hug. Now, he had come across a little bit of research which had talked about the importance of a 30-second hug. And what I love so much about Angus is that he not only read the research, he then plays that out in his day-to-day. Because did you know that when we hug for a longer period of time, our body releases oxytocin, which is called the bonding hormone. It lowers cortisol, which is our stress hormone, and it tells our nervous system that we're safe. Did you also know that people who receive more hugs are less likely to catch a cold after being exposed to a virus? And there's also a stress buffering effect of touch. Another study has shown that a 20-second hug with a partner reduces blood pressure and heart rate before a stressful task. So it isn't just a feel-good thing to do. A hug regulates our stress response and strengthens our immune system and deepens our bonds. And this is coming from a kid who lost everything and naturally gravitated to the one thing that his nervous system needed the most. So my invitation to you this week is, the next time you see someone, be present. If the hug is available to you, then allow your shoulders to drop. Notice how your breathing slows down. It may feel unusual because we're not used to lingering, but still let that stillness do the work, because the chances are when you step away, you will feel safer, you'll feel calmer, and you'll feel more connected when you finally let go. We hope that you enjoyed this week's episode, because a tiny act of connection can lower stress, boost immunity, and remind us that we're not alone. Give it a go and see how it shapes your tomorrow. We hope you enjoyed this episode. It's really important to us to bring you something fresh, new, and joyful. Our hope is to be able to sparkle a little bit of joy in your life so that you can walk away today and think, yep, I got it. I can do that. One small thing. Tune in next week for the next small thing. Have a wonderful day.
It's just a whisper, just a spark, but it's the one small thing that clears the dark. Yeah, one small thing can change everything. Welcome to One Small Thing. Welcome to One Small Thing.
That was another edition of One Small Thing with Dr. Caroline. If you enjoyed today's program, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating, and by subscribing, we'll be in your inbox every Friday with another handy tip.